Sam. I'm back again for our 5th video of Pilates today. Today you're going to need either a ball, ideally, and a towel, and optional is a little kitten. I've got Nico here joining us, so please ignore while she goes through different things. Starting off, I want you to do a warm-up as usual. So start with 5 roll downs, starting at your top of your mats. Inhaling, setting your center, chin to chest, rolling down. You know the drill now. So pause the video now to warm up. Then from there, we're going to come to our plank position. So starting into your plank, making sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. We're going to do a little bit of a hold here to warm up. So inhale, exhale and hold. Inhale, exhale, hold. One more breath, inhale. Good, exhale. Perfect. From here, dropping the knees down, we have our bird dog. So from here, hands directly underneath your shoulders. You want to keep your hips nice and still, so no overarching or dropping down with your hips, maintaining that nice neutral spine. From here, we're going to start with the legs split first, so you can get used to the movement. One leg's going to go all the way back, nice and long. Then you're going to draw that back in, then go over to the other side, drawing back in. Perfect. You get nice and strong with your movements. And then drawing in. We've got a couple more on these legs. Just get you getting used to this movement. Then we'll add the arms in and we'll add a lift in as well. Perfect. All right, let's add in the arms. So as you straighten one leg back, opposite arm's going to reach nice and long. Then it's going to draw back in. Then you're going to swap over to the other side, drawing it back in. Perfect. You can either stay in this position, or if you're comfortable to do so, we're going to add a lift. So you're going to extend out, get that nice long lift, then lower down, over to the other side. Nice long lift, lowering down. Good. We've got a couple more repetitions of these, then we'll have a stretch out. Doing really well. Try and keep the belly button nice and squeezed up to the spine so we're not dropping down. Keep it nice and still throughout the abdominals. Perfect. You've got one more repetition. Good. From here, lowering it down, stretching out nice and long into your prayer position. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Perfect. Coming back, same thing. Let's do these together. So inhale, exhale, arm and leg reaching nice and long, lowering down. Again, try not to rush these. Get that nice hang time at the top and lower down. If you're not comfortable adding that lift in, you can just keep your arms nice and sliding along the mat so you don't have to lift up. Good, you're doing really well. Try and keep those hips nice and square so they're not lifting up with your movements. Nice, slow and long breaths. That's it, you've got one more on each side, nice and long. Lowering down. Perfect, stretch it out. Perfect. Coming back up. Let's do one more repetition through. So nice and long, reaching, lowering down, other side. Good, you're almost there. Good, doing well. Got 3 more repetitions. Lowering down. 2 more. last one. Lower it down, you can stretch it out here as well. If you need to, you can sweep your arms down by your sides, have a nice slow, long, deep breaths. Perfect, all right. Rolling over onto your back, so this is when you'll either need a towel or a ball. I'm going to use a ball. So you're going to place that in between your knees. Lowering down, we've got some bridges to go through. So making sure your feet and knees are hip width apart, arms by your sides. You're pressing your lower back into your mat to get that pelvic tilt. Then squeezing the ball, pushing through your heels, lifting all the way up to the top of the movement, and slowly lowering down. We're just going to start off nice and slow, getting that controlled movement. Lowering down nice and slowly. So taking your time to peel your spine all the way up the top, and then slowly rolling all the way down. Making sure with this movement you're pushing through those heels, squeezing the ball or your cushion or your towel, and then rolling down nice and slowly. Good. You're doing really well. Don't forget that tension through that ball. Good. Let's do 2 more repetitions, then we'll have a quick stretch. Perfect. Lowering down. You should just have about 1 more repetition to do. All the way up. Good, and lowering down. Perfect. Hug your knees up towards the chest. You can either put your ball or the towel to the side whilst you're stretching, if not just holding here. You can hug your knees up and back. You can do some little rocks side to side just to release that tension. Perfect. Replace those feet back down to the mat. Make sure they're in that hip width position. Arms can be by your sides. If you want to make the movement a little bit harder, arms can be across your chest or overhead for this one. I'm going to go a little bit harder, so take your options. We're going to do those bridges again. So lower back pressing into the mat, squeezing the ball or the towel, the cushion, lifting it all the way up to the top of the movement. We're going to hold here. You're going to do 10 pulses on the balls. So let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling down, little tap at the bottom, then going all the way back up again. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down, driving up again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds, lowering down. Coming back up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down. Nico's, the little kitten's right near the camera. Lifting all the way up. Last one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down. Good job. Hug your knees to your chest. I'm going to try and get the cat away from the camera. She was literally like inches away. Hi, yes, we're talking about you. Alright, let's come back to our normal bridges, our arms by the sides, inhaling. Exhale, pushing all the way up to the top of your bridge, then lowering down. So no pulses, just up and down, pushing through your heels, controlling that movement, keeping your tension on the ball or your towel, your cushion, as you're lifting up and down. Oh my God. She just wants to play the whole time. Keep those bridges up and down, everyone. You're doing really well. Inhaling, pushing through those heels. Lowering down. Let's do 5 more of these. So lifting up. Let's go for 5. Lowering down. Going 4. Good. And 3. Perfect. Let's go 2. Good. Last one. All the way up. All the way down. Hug those knees to the chest. Stretch it on out a little bit. Wonderful. All right, you can pop the ball or your cushion or towel off to the side. From here, we've got our hundreds to do. So what I want you to think about, keeping your lower back pressed into the mat the whole time. One leg is going to be up to your tabletop position. From there, the other leg is going to be up as well. A couple of options again from this. You can either keep your head down, so if you have any tension through your neck, keep it lower down. Or if not, you're going to tuck your chin to your chest. You're going to lift up nice and long. These are our Pilates hundreds, so take your options with these. From here, palms are going to be facing up. You're going to do 5 pulses up, then you're going to do 5 pulses down as well. So we're going to do this for 100 repetitions. So when you're ready, inhale, exhale, lift to whatever position you're comfortable with. Perfect, let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Hug your knees to your chest. Have a bit of a stretch out. Roll those knees. You can stretch out nice and long if you need. We've got one more round of those. So again, if your neck was a little bit sore with that movement, keep your head nice and dropped onto your mat, but you can get still the same effect through those. All right, let's come back again, same position. So lower back pressing into the mat. One leg up to your tabletop, second leg up to that tabletop. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, peeling up to whatever position that you want to start with, palms facing up. Let's go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, hug your knees. Stretch it on out. And take the body out nice and long. You can do some neck stretches as well, so drop your ear to your shoulder. You can go over to the other side. Okay, we've got one more movement to finish off, everyone. So some dead bugs. Similar position with the feet, so lower back pressing into the mat. One leg at your tabletop, so at a nice 90-degree level. Then the other leg is going to be up as well. From here, arms are going to be nice and straight, fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. I want you to think about, you've got a string that's attached to your palm of your hand and comes down to each knee. You're like a puppet in a way. So if your arm's pulling, your knee's going towards that arm, and then it's coming back. And then the same with the other side. Knee towards the hand, then coming back as well. We're going to keep the movement nice and small to start with. What you want to try and focus is keeping your lower back into the mat the whole time. When you kind of move, we don't want to have that lift, so that arch into that lower back. So keep that pressed in the whole time. Keep your movement nice and small, and you're going to alternate your legs, going one side, then to the other. So again, start it nice and small. When you feel comfortable with this movement, you can start to get a little bit more length throughout the legs and the arms with those. But whatever you can maintain whilst keeping that lower back. So if you feel it drop down, come back a little bit more so the lower back's pressed in. Keep going with the movement if you already are. If not, come and join us. Getting that nice long reach. And out. So you can inhale, exhale to switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Perfect. Keep it nice and small. And we've got a few of these repetitions to do. Good. Let's go for 3. Go 2. And 1. Perfect. Hug the knees to the chest. Little stretch about. We've got one more round of these, everyone. We're almost there. Perfect. Inhale. Exhale, come to that position. Nice tabletop, arms straight up. Let's go. So stretch it nice and long. Then going to the other side. Perfect. One side. Then the other. Again, whatever you can do to maintain that lower back pressed into your mats. Keep with your constant breaths. Good, let's go for 5. Go 4. 3. And 2. Last one. Perfect. Hug those knees to the chest. At this point, you can do any other stretches that you feel that your body needs. And what I want you to all do is stretch out nice and long. Get some nice slow deep breaths in and out. Good job today, everyone. I will catch you next time. If you have any questions, let us know. But good job. We'll see you then.